Our 2 cents.
With Oscar.
In 3, 2, 1. And today it is, well, first of all, I should say welcome back to our 2 cents. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is Wednesday, the 22nd of December. 2 more days. 2 more days till Christmas. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it's been crazy. Now, Jesus, it wasn't as bad as I shouldn't say bad because it's not bad. I should say as hectic when we used to live in a hole in the wall with my kids and my wife comparing to now being a homeowner. That's so many things to do in so little time. And you try to find avenues where you have a lot of time to get everything you need to get done. But anyways, enough about that. Enough about me complaining how I got too much to do. Because that is true. I do have quite some craziness going on. Anyways, happy Wednesday, December the 22nd. December the 22nd, National Date Nut Bread Day. National Date Nut Bread Day, whatever that means. Happy National Day to that. If you celebrate that, that means on December 22nd, delivery bakers delight to celebrate. Incidentally, some sources also suggest that celebration on September 8th too. Anyways, it's bread. Don't eat too much bread. Bread is, what is it called? It's called inflammatory. Bread makes you a little icky from, as you could tell. It wasn't like this before the pandemic. And now I'm going to blame the pandemic and not bread because I love eating bread. And now it's also Happy National for Father's Day. Or should we call them oppressors? What else should we call them? They got many names. Anyways, Happy National Day. That goes back to the 1769 establishment of 16 colonies. I don't know, 13, whatever the hell number that was. But that's what that is. Happy National Day of that. And I swear to you, I was ready. At least I thought I was ready. But also, I wanted to start something new for when we do this by ourselves. And I'm just here sharing my thoughts with you. Did you know that crocodiles cannot stick their tongue out? This is because they have a membrane that holds their tongue in place on the roof of their mouth so it doesn't move. This makes it possible for them to stick it outside of their narrow mouth. That can be handy for the reptile when snapping its jaw shut rapidly. So nature has a way of organizing things. You know, this is a little fun fact here I did not know. But nature has a way of sorting shit out. Wow. I don't know why I'm breathing so hard. I think I'm talking too fast. It has been a while since I've done this one by myself. I feel a little awkward. I feel like I need to get my point across a lot faster just because there's nobody to answer my comments or my suggestions or my reference or whatever you want to call them. But this is just a thought. But before we get into this some of the stuff that's been going on with my TikTok, stuff that I come across, stuff that I comment, stuff that I get comments on. And I appreciate all of them because whether it's I'm not saying I've had any hating comments because I have really haven't at all whatsoever. I haven't had a single hating comment, which that's pretty good. But my numbers aren't that big yet. But anyways, I enjoyed making all this TikToks that have passed. I think it's been a week since I started doing it constantly. But anyways, so there was I came across a video of Rob Durkett when he's talking about devils and I don't know. But my comment was that I think he's talking like that in that way of calling things devil or people devil because his mindset is a little more spiritual. That's why whatever he doesn't like, he's probably gonna be thus the devil, Bobby Boucher, right? Bobby Boucher. Is that? Yeah, that's it. That's the water boy. Anyways, but it wasn't nobody was hating. It's just some people were saying that I guess the comment was made that he was a smart businessman, which I never disagreed with that, and I hope it wasn't, and I hope that wasn't taken out of context, and I felt like it was a little, and that's why that's why I gave the response that I gave to that comment because I didn't want to get into it because first of all I was at work and I didn't have time to argue with anybody because I do have a life. My belt looks weird right there. Let me move it out of the way because I don't feel comfortable with my belt on the side. It looks weird for some reason. Anyways, but the comment that I said, it was like, what was it? I will not. It's something along the lines that I wasn't disagreeing that he was a smart businessman because he's a successful person, obviously, right? He's been working at it for years. He's got his show, and you know, he's good where he's at and wherever he's going. Maybe I need to implement a little bit of that spirituality in more my craft and what I'm doing because it seems like it works for him. Why wouldn't it work for me? Just like everybody else is doing podcasts, it works for them. Why wouldn't it work for me? Just keep at it. That's my advice. If you want any from me. Anyways, also Spider-Man. There was what I posted is just the thought, that if anybody, if what was it? Let me see if I can remember how I said it. I said that if Spider-Man lived in the real world that we live on, whatever it is, whatever the right pronunciation is, that people would collect the web and sell it on eBay. And the guy was like, well, the web will dissolve in like 2 hours or so. But I'm like, I literally, you know what? If you go back a couple episodes, I talked to Michael about it, which is I had my pet before I moved everything around again. I had my pet spider up there, and that spider web just kept getting bigger, and it wasn't going anywhere. So it makes no sense for anybody to say, well, the spider's web is going to be gone in 2 hours. It just doesn't make any sense. It's way out of, way out there. I don't know. Anyways, so that was that. I in my comment was like, no, dude. I've seen spider webs staying on my walls longer than that. So just to say that, I think you're wrong. Maybe I am being polite. I am being polite because I'm not getting any hate. I just start being hateful. Maybe I should start getting more hate, and then my shit goes more viral, and then I can get more, more followers. Because the goal is to get 1,000 followers so I could do some lives on TikTok, and that helps apparently. We'll see where we take it. But you know what? Recently, I had a great idea, and this came from somebody I was trying to talk to that has all his content has to do with VR. And I wonder if there's going to be podcasts done in VR. Yo, maybe that's where we need to be going with this. Hmm. I might be onto something. Let me write that down. Let me write that down. VR. Yeah. The only thing I see with VR is that it's gonna require more equipment. But the way I see it is, if we really want the results that we're seeking, then the investment shouldn't be a problem, right? Isn't that why credit cards were made? Use your credit card, man. What the fuck? Pay it with a credit card. Who cares? You'll pay it later. That's the American way. Buy now, pay later. Don't worry about it. Just pay a little interest. Who cares? The bank's only making a little bit off of you. But if you add them for 1,000, then that's a big amount of money. That was. I'm telling you. Oh, excuse me. I don't know. Copy annoyed. I don't even know why I read that. Why I wrote that. Copy annoyed. A copy of what? I don't know. And the other thing, this is the other comment that I got, I went into. Anytime I feel like throwing like, I mean, I think they're controversial, but when people read them, they're like, look at this goofball. He doesn't even know what the hell he's talking about. But I think I genuinely think I am being controversial when I make these comments. Because and I've said this many times before, this is a subject that's dear near my heart, religion. And I hate telling people how they're wrong about their religion because I have all the answers, trust me. If you want to know about religion, I got them all. You just ask me and I will tell you. Don't even question whether it's true or not. Just know that I know the answer. Anyways, I was gonna say welcome again, like if we're starting all over again, right? Anyway, like we haven't been here for like 4 minutes already, spewing nonsense. Anyways, I have to go back to that because I'm really interested in how I could make that work because I think that would work a lot better. Not a lot better because what I'm it just would. I think it's the right time. I definitely do. So if I think it's the right time, I should probably do it and not waste any time. Maybe. Anyways, copy and know it. I'm genuinely interested in knowing what the hell was I thinking when I wrote that, or what was I looking at. I remember now. Okay, so the other comment that I kind of dabbled into a little bit with this individual, I don't know who it was, and honestly, I never even check. I just go to see the comments, and I don't look at the page. Whoever's answering, they could be whoever the fuck they want. I just know that if people comment on your videos, that it'll help your algorithm, and that's what we're in for, helping the algorithm, and the algorithm is being helped. So who cares? Anyways, so the other one that I said that I got a reaction from somebody, which I'm loving it because it helps. It helps. Please comment on my videos. On my videos, it helps. It helps. Just do it. It was if you met an exact copy of yourself, you'd probably become very annoyed with each other, or you'll be best friends because you'll have similar likes and similar interactions, or you would get along really well, or I think I would be okay. How would one feel if they met an exact copy of themselves, but it wasn't like, whoa, this is weird. Who the fuck are you, and why do you look like me and stuff like that? If it wasn't that way, If it wasn't that way, then how would I feel if I met myself? Not myself, but an exact copy of myself. How would I feel? And it wasn't weird. Okay, first of all, I would look at it and be like, not be like. I would look at him and say, I should, that's what we need to start working on, your words. You got to stop that nonsense where that street talking. You got to be more articulate. That's the right word. See, there we go. We're getting them right. So first of all, this is what I would say. I would look at him and be like, there we go. See what I mean? Be like. Get rid of be like. And I would say, God damn, dude, you're kind of ugly and weird looking, I think. And I would probably feel bad for my doppelganger. Doppelganger? Is that the right word? Doppelganger? Doppel? I don't know. But we should find out, right? Why the fuck don't we find out if we have Google here? No. We don't have Google. We have DuckDuckGo because fuck Google. Google hides shit from us. Is it doppel? Yeah, doppelganger. Yeah, that's right. Doppelganger. What is doppelganger? Definition doppelganger. I hope I read that correctly. It's okay. So let's see if we're reading it right. It's doppelganger is a person who has the same as another, a ghostly counterpart of a living person. Wait a minute. Isn't a doppelganger somebody that looks similar, like that looks like you? The same, not just the same name, but it looks like you. That's what I thought doppelganger was. Living, okay, according to a German folklore, all living creatures have a spirit double who is invisible but identical to the living individual. This second selves are perceived as being distinct from ghosts, which appear only after death, and sometimes they are described as the spiritual opposites or negatives of their human counterparts. German writer coined the word doppelganger from doppel meaning double and ganger meaning goer to refer to such. Goddamn pop-ups. Anyways, so I guess I had the wrong. I don't know. We'll find out one of these days. Well, you know what? A person that looks alike. What the right word for that is. Anyways, I just wanted to drop by and leave you with this what's been going on my TikTok because things are starting to pop. But the thing is, they are starting to pop because we've maintained consistent. Today, I almost blew today off, but I told myself I would not. You have to get out there. You have to chive on, no matter if people are irresponsible and they don't answer you when you're trying to have a conversation with them and you've already scheduled it and you send them a message and you can't even get an answer. But that's okay. I get it. Things get in the way, things come up. All I'm saying is a message would be like, hey, man, I can't do it today. I'd say that. Like, all right, dude, we can reschedule later, another time. But that's that. And I like giving second opportunities. I do. But the thing is, I want to be as responsible as I can be. And the goal is to make this work, right? Of course, that's the goal that I've set for myself, and for what I've started. That's the goal, and that's what's gonna be. That's where we're gonna take it. But I don't appreciate when I'm left hanging. And when I'm left hanging is when I don't do second opportunities. Now, I, I mean, who the fuck am I to be this strict, you know? But this are rules that I've set for myself and for this podcast, and the rules have been set, and I've managed. I've been pretty lenient with some people, but if I want to be, what's the word I'm looking for? If I want to be more strict, strict is the right word. I mean, I don't even know what I'm looking for anywhere else, but strict is the right word. If I want to be successful, they say you have to be strict, and to be strict, you have to do assholish moves. If you don't believe me, you should probably ask Michael, which Michael should be here for next episode. He should be. Hopefully, we don't. He doesn't lie, and he hasn't lied in the last 2 times we've recorded. But it's been fun with this guy. But that guy, I wish he was my neighbor. So I can have more of those great conversations that I get to have with him, and all the points of view that he has, and that I try to push him back on it, and it's just a conversation. It's just a hang with him all the time. I wish he was here longer, and that's the reason why we're not recording as like we used to. But the only reason he gets more than the second chance, because he's been with me since the beginning. And like I told him, you've been a great part of this organization that I've created, the the Lone Wolf organization. But you know what? That's what we're going to call it, Lone Wolf LLC. I wonder if that's already taken. That's probably already taken. We're going to have to be more creative than that. But I don't like when I'm left hanging, is what I'm trying to say. And so therefore, it is what it is. Not going to feel bad, but sorry, dude. Everybody gets once, Spider-Man. Everybody gets once. But as far as everything, there's a few more things that I got going on to for a setup, and it's gonna work out eventually. So hang in there, and there's one more thing before I forget, and I understand where I am. It's not where I want to be yet, but I will get there. And like I said, I'm working towards a goal, and it'll be achieved, no doubt about that. But I want to say thank you to the 25 subscribers that I have on YouTube. Thank you all for your support. And if you're still hanging in there listening to me bullshit, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to all this crap. Maybe I should have said this at the beginning. I don't know. But we're learning. Don't worry about it. By the time we get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to be a fucking pro at this. And, well, I do not have anything else for today other than I want to say thank you, everybody, for all the 25 of you that subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate you all. I appreciate all my people on my social media who comes and listens to me. I'm pretty sure there's one or two that keeps liking all my things. And to you, I want to say thank you. You've been the real one. Even when I've doubted myself and you've been giving that like, I really, really appreciated it. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary folk, I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. This is Oscar not with, but from R2 Cents. That was a big fail. And thank you. Doses.